day. Like I know how to keep myself where I'm supposed to be, so I don't give a fuck like who's not around. I don't need nobody to do shit for me. You feel me? Like I do shit fuck with something you love doing, like that shit is amazing. Don't cap, I love my sports.
High as hell, I'm smoking.
CC tag, like I know one day shit gonna happen for me, but I don't see myself doing it.
Yo, shout out and shout to all the haters and the people who think their opinion matters.
It don't.
Nah.
Sorry.
Hey yo, what up, what up, what up? Jersey, we out here. It's Q Radio. I'm out here with someone very special, you heard? Before I even bring her name, before I even bring her up, before I introduce her, I'm gonna keep it a buck. We gotta give a shout out to the sponsor, ACliqours, 485 East 180th Street in the Bronx. If you're up in the Bathgate area, go check them out. They also deliver if you're up in the New York area. Jersey too, depending on how far. They got everything. But to get back on track, we out here with someone who you really can't call a rook, because I'm not gonna lie, she been doing her thing for a minute and it hasn't gone unnoticed. For me, anybody can say anything, but you definitely gotta respect the fact that you noticed. Like I said, we out here with someone very, very special, and her work hasn't gone unnoticed. I'm out here with Mezilinn. You feel me? You gotta respect it. And let's get this shit started. So when we get this shit started, I'm a weird nigga, you feel me? I like to ask a couple questions, get to know somebody from you. Got fans who want to get to know you.
Right.
Before we get to the questions, I want to tell you a little bit about the show. This show basically is, you feel me? It's a celebration. You feel me? Because niggas don't take the time out to be like, yo, boom, female, anybody, people in general. You feel me? They don't take the time out to be like, damn, my nigga, I've been working, my nigga. Fuck what we can get with, nigga. I need a celebration for me, nigga, for where I've been going. And you feel me? That's basically what the show's for, to acknowledge what you've been doing and to, you feel me, all the way up after this, you feel me, type shit. So
I appreciate that.
Nah, of course. So boom, before you rapping, right? Take me back in the day, like your upbringing type shit, like boom, a regular day back in the day for Mezilinn. What that shit feel like for the fan or for the female or for the man, whatever fan you got out there, young kid, old head, that's the point. What's a day back in the day for Mezilinn?
Shit. I just used to go to work and get high on some shit. Like I wasn't doing shit, I was just getting money and feel me, staying out the way.
I'm talking before that though. Cause you start working what, 16 years old?
Word.
Alright, boom. So you on some shit like before you hit 16, you on some like, okay, boom, I'm on some 12, 13 shit. I'm just, you feel me, like, or maybe even younger type shit. You feel me, like, what's a day in Mez life?
So you talking about high school days back in the day?
You feel me, like that type shit that lead that like a little experience that you go through. You be like, damn, this shit. You probably ain't noticed it back then, but you look back at it, you feel me, but like, yo, this shit made me the type of person I am today. On some light shit, or on some heavy shit, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That shit make sense?
Where, feel me, when I was in school, I don't know, like, I used to be bugging, not for nothing. Like, I was fighting and shit, hanging around the wrong people and shit, feel me? And now I look back at it like I'm in a way better position. Like, I ain't with none of that beef and shit no more. That shit corny, feel me, getting money, but, That's stuck real quick.
Alright, boom. So you would say that from young, your mind been on the type of time that I gotta get money.
Yeah,
Correct or incorrect?
had to.
Yeah. Okay, so why? What you mean you had to? Like,
because I never had, like, feel me, a support system. Like, my parents wasn't really there for me, like how parents should be there for me. So I always had to do shit for myself since I was young as hell.
Okay, so boom. You're grown now. Being that you felt that at a young age type shit, would you say, and correct me if I'm wrong type shit, would you say it made you strong in the type of way that, okay, boom, you don't give a fuck of who the fuck the next person gotta say, what minute, like you gonna do you just because the support system wasn't there, so you gonna do you regardless type shit?
Hell yeah, like for me, I got myself at the end of the day. Like I know how to keep myself where I'm supposed to be, so I don't give a fuck like who's not around. I don't need nobody to do shit for me. Feel me? Like I do shit on my own.
Okay. Alright. So damn, B. Yo, get a couple more cups, a shot to that, you heard? Real shit.
Where?
A shot to that. Alright. So, at what age you start rapping? Because you start working at 16, right? Start working at 16, getting money. Not like you lazy bitches.
Word.
When you started feeling like, okay, boom, I'm gonna start making music. And when you had the balls to say, because that shit, you feel me?
Yeah.
Nigga, a lot of people don't really
come out with that shit.
Yeah, they be too scared. So when did you realize this for me and that you got the courage to do it?
Keep it G. Since I was young as hell, like for as long as I can remember, I always like wrote little raps down. Like since I was young as hell, like talking about middle school shit, whatever. But I never used to tell nobody. Like I used to write that shit, record it, leave that shit. But when I was like 18, I came around some friends and we made a song on some funny shit. Like I wasn't gonna take the shit serious. We was just like, oh yeah, let's make a song. Go to the studio, record that shit. So I ended up really going to the studio and recording a song, which was Lame, my first song.
Mm-hmm.
And that shit just came out hard. Like I was showing that shit to people, everybody like, yo, that shit hard. Like you sound like you popped already. What the fuck? Like so I'm like, fuck it. Like I'm about to drop a snippet. When I dropped the snippet, that shit went crazy too. So I'm like, yeah, I'm dropping this shit. And everybody fucked with it. Like to this day, that song got the most plays out of all my songs. It got like 40K right now on SoundCloud. But when that shit happened, I knew like I'm about to keep rapping. Fuck it.
Thank you, bro. Hey yo, a shout out and a shout to all the haters and the people who, you feel me, think their opinion matter.
It don't.
Nah.
Sorry.
Cause she doing something positive and she getting money, so suck a dick, buddy.
No cap.
But yeah, shout to that. Okay, so we dropped the snippet of Lames. Shit go crazy. The song Lames hasn't been dropped yet. The most views on SoundCloud, 40K, correct?
Right.
I'm getting right so far, okay. After you drop Lames, how's the reaction? What you hearing?
Everybody was fucking with that shit. Mad people was, for me, taking snaps, for me, tagging me. Everybody was playing that shit. Like,
how that shit make you feel? Keep it a buck though.
That shit is the best feeling, no cap. Like when people fuck with something you love doing, like that shit is amazing. No cap. I love my support system.
People who don't feel that shit, they really don't know what that shit feel like. Like for example, you saying this right now, and somebody watching, and they won't even be able to know what the fuck you really mean, because that's some shit you only know. Like it's hard, it's easy to explain, but you know what it feel like unless you when you feel it. You feel me? If that makes sense. Okay, so Lames hit Go Crazy, and then you shoot a video to that, correct?
Yeah, with A Visuals. Shout out to him.
Motherfucking shout out to him. So the video was shot right after type shit, or it took a minute before you shot the video?
After I dropped it, I shot it like a month after.
Okay. So it goes a month, boom, the video goes. Shit buzzing. You feeling good. And now, is you thinking, damn, like what you in this state of mind, what you thinking, damn, I gotta come out with another banger to keep it up? Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You feel pressure? Because I don't make music, so I don't know. That shit is hella pressure.
Hell yeah, not for nothing. Cause like I just feel like every song gotta go crazy because I want the same reaction.
Correct.
From every song. Like I want everybody to fuck with.
So you ever made anything that you got bad reaction?
Yeah. I mean, I always get, feel me, bad reactions. People feel me saying this, that, and third. But I keep doing my thing. Like that shit not about to stop me. Word.
Okay. So Lane's going crazy. You feeling the pressure. When do we get to the point where like I'm high as hell, I'm smoking or when does it get to that? How long does that take? Cause Nick, yo, I'm sorry, I don't want to cut you off. Yo, I swear to God, I don't care how old you were. I don't care what you say. Everybody knew that.
No cap. That was
that
the
one
second
line.
bit.
You say Jeezy Pack, yeah. I don't care, bro. I don't care who you are. You cannot lie. You feel me?
No cap.
You came up in their head. No, someday.
I used to see motherfuckers tweeting like every time somebody say I'm high as hell, I'd be like I'm smoking.
Yeah, I swear to God. So, how long does it take to get to that?
Like I recorded that shit. I recorded Lames. I think in like February, March, and then I recorded End of That, which is that Jeezy Pack shit, in May. So it wasn't.
It's like 3 months.
Yeah, word. It wasn't that far away.
See, you heard? 3 months, you heard?
No
I'm
cap.
high as hell. Yo, I swear to God, I don't care what nobody says. Word. Yo, I swear to God, bro.
Yo, that was a banger, no cap.
Okay, so how long after that you shoot the video?
I ain't dropped it yet. For me, I recorded it in May.
And what was the snippet?
I ain't even dropped nothing. I just kept that shit in the cup. Like me and my friends used to bump that shit, and they used to tell me it's fire. I'm like, I ain't dropping it. I'm gonna drop it with a video. So I waited until I recorded it July 7th, the video on my birthday, to End of That, and then I dropped it. I got it in like September. I dropped that shit in September.
Shit went wild.
Hell yeah.
I think that shit got your most views
on YouTube. Yeah.
I think it's like. It's almost at 10. It's like 9.5, I think. 9.5.
Yeah, it's about
I was checking that shit today.
Word, that shit was
Shout
crazy.
out to that.
Word.
Yo, shout to that.
Fuck it. Shout
Yo,
to that. Shout to End of That.
Damn, I'm high as hell. I don't care what nobody say, bro. I don't think you really understand.
Shit, we need a blunt to that.
Okay. So, this is basically like, you, after the video drops, you basically kind of in a like 5 to 6 month span of making music.
Yeah.
So at this point, you think, okay, boom, I'm taking this shit all the way. Like, when do you think I'm taking this shit all the way?
Honestly, like when I first started, I used to be on some shit like if I pop, I pop. Like I used to be on some shit like if I don't pop in 2 years, I'm not rapping anymore. But now, I'm in a whole different mindset. Like now I'm on some, I gotta pop. Like that's my only option. Like I don't want to do nothing else. Like I really,
you see a future in it?
Hell yeah. Like I see it coming. Like no funny shit. Like I know one day shit gonna happen for me, but I don't see myself doing nothing else. Like,
okay. So how long you got making music already?
it's about to be 2 years.
Okay, 2 years. So, take me through it, meaning like from beginning to 2 year span, shit going like this, or shit going like, what would you say is going like?
I feel like
shit been rocky or shit been smooth the whole way?
nah, shit definitely been rocky. I'm not gonna lie. Like I've been through shit, so like that shit misguided me. Like I wasn't really focused on my music like I was supposed to be. Like if I would have been, I feel like if I would have been focused how I was supposed to be these whole 2 years, I would have been at a higher level than I am right now. Feel me? Like that's my fault.
So the focus here now?
Yeah, we're
100% type shit?
100%. All I've been doing is going to the studio. Like I ain't even been dropping shit. I just been racking up. Word.
Not fully on that. Okay. 2 years in. Shit been rocky. So, you've been through your ups and downs. What would you say has been your biggest downfall in this music shit or in life? Like some shit that, like, for the fan who don't know you but look up to you type shit. Because you feel me? I don't think people realize that you never know what person
what
really, and that people really look up to you.
Right.
You feel me? Like, granted, it may not be a million people yet, type shit. Or who knows? It might be a million people we don't know. You feel me? But there's definitely someone out there right now who look up to you and you don't even know, type shit.
Right.
So, what would you say has been your biggest downfall? Like I said, either in this music shit or like that, basically made you stronger and made you really lock into like on some shit where you feel like I gotta pop. What was it that made you feel like that?
Definitely my accident. I had a car accident last year, February.
Right?
That shit definitely changed my perspective on a whole lot of shit.
PTSD.
What? You don't even know. You don't even know. Like I have had over the past year like 4 surgeries already. Feel me? Like
Man, I had 2 in 2018. I feel you. That shit depressing.
hell yeah. Like when that shit first happened, like I was depressed as fuck. Like I ain't come outside for like 3-4 months.
And that should change your body forever. That's part of the reason why I'm in this shit right now.
I was about to ask you too, like what happened to your arm?
I got both my arms fucked up from my accident, so this should be like if I land on it wrong, it'll pop out. Fuck, this shit just be fucked up. You feel me? So I definitely feel you. I'm not gonna lie. There be times when I'm driving on some real weirdo shit, and I'll just go like this out of nowhere for like a second or two. I don't know why.
For real. I don't know. Like my shit. At least thank God. Like I'm not scared to drive or nothing.
Nah, I ain't scared to drive.
But like
you know what I'm saying? It's like a weird. I don't know. It's a weird PTSD. Like it's little shit that you gotta know it type shit.
Nah, but I'm definitely more careful though. Like
100%.
I drive way better now.
Okay. So, what made you say, okay, I'm gonna choose Mezilinn as my name? Like, what was that name given to you? Was that your name growing up, or you chose that shit? Like, where'd that come from?
When I was young as hell, my cousin had actually made that name up for me. Like, we seen some girl, like, she had mixed, like, her last name and her first name together. So she was like, I'm gonna try that shit with you. So, feel me, my first name is Iceland, and then my last name is Mendez. So she took, like, the first few letters of my last name, and, feel me, mixed that shit up, and that shit came out to Mezilinn. I'm like, fuck it. So I made that shit on Instagram when I was young as hell. So when I start rapping, I'm just like, I'm gonna just keep that name. Fuck it. Like, that shit different. Like, people word. Okay.
Yo, big. Yo, was it real? That shit cold right on Buggy. Yo, big, pour up a shot to Mezilinn, my nigga, because we celebrating her. You heard? We with her people. Shout out to her people for coming out and showing real support. You heard? Yeah, you feel me? It's real cold outside. People don't really gotta come out their house. Word. And okay, so you got 2 years rapping. When do you drop Meztape? And for the person who don't know, what is Meztape? Like, is it an EP? Like, is it a product? What is it?
Meztape is an EP that I dropped November 2020, I think, or 2019. I'm a little fried right now. But yeah, I dropped that shit with like 4 or 5 songs. I dropped Meztape around November 2020, I think. No, 2019. November 2019, I dropped that shit.
Shout out to your name, but I'm sorry. Shout out to you. Shout out to you, Ryan.
Shout out to the show.
And shout out to the fucking hustle.
Right.
Cause only the real come on here. We're coming on strong, so don't think I hit her up. Let's get shit straight, heard? I hit her up to come on here. Like, we only want to interview the real. That's number one. So, okay. Drop Meztape. You drop how many? Now, before we get to how many songs, because I know you dropped a video to one of the songs. Is it one or a couple of songs?
It was one. Welcome to the party.
Okay. Lit video.
Fire.
For those who haven't seen, they gotta check it out.
They have to. Welcome to the party. Mezilinn, go on YouTube. Shit, fire. Directed by Zay Visuals. Once again.
Oh my God! Shout out to him. Motherfucking. Okay. Shoot the video to Welcome to the Party. How many songs does Meztape end up having?
Meztape got 5 songs.
What's the hardest in your opinion? Or what's the one that, from that EP that you dropped, that you feel the most? You feel me? Like, you ever get in the booth and like a beat come on or whatever, you really like, you feel me? You feel that shit?
Right.
What song that do you feel? I
gotta say, fuck the ops. That shit put me in my zone. No cap. Yo, that song right there put me in my zone.
How it make you feel? What's your song? Everybody got a different zone.
Like, that song, I was just talking about something like, fuck the ops. Like, they ain't getting no money, we getting money. Like, we're not beefing with bitches, feel me? Like, and that's really my mood, 9 times out of 10. So,
One time.
word.
Because you gonna grind.
No cap.
Real shit. Real advice. Listen to it. So, you're not a rookie in this game. You've been putting your time in, 2 years consistent. Respectfully, you feel me?
Word.
So, you've been through your experiences. Have you ever been through an experience like, all right, give us an experience, for example, where you've been through a bad experience, a good experience, whatever it may be, a lit experience or experience with another engineer, producer, whatever, artist, whoever, where like I said, either it was bad or some shit, or even some shit where it's like, yo, this person really could, me and this person working together really could make it type shit.
I gotta say, with Nino and Folk, I feel like me working with them, I could really get somewhere. Because, like, me and Folk, we like family now. So it's like, when we make music, that should be like chemistry. You know what I mean?
It's organic.
Yeah, like,
That
it's
shit, you
natural.
don't
Like,
yeah,
that shit
exactly.
come natural. Like, I really fuck with him. And Nino, like, shout out to him because he be helping me. Like, let's say I'm in the stool and I say some bullshit. He be like, nah, don't say that. Like, no cap. Like, he be helping me record and shit. And I fuck with that. And, like, feel me? Like, not to even, like, put them on blast or nothing, but they don't even be, like, charging me to make music. So it's like they believe in me on some shit.
They believe in your hustle.
Yeah, like, they...
Like I said to you, you're strong.
Right.
For me, you gotta respect it. Okay. So, this question is for the person who really looks up to you. Let's say there's another a younger girl out there, a younger female out there, who doesn't yet have the courage for me to do what you do, but looks up to you, wants to do what you do. What you gotta say to that person?
What I gotta say is, I think you should do whatever makes you happy. Like, if you want to get in there and, like, make music, do that. Like, you never know what reaction you're going to get out of people, feel me? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I want everybody to follow their dreams. Like, whatever you feel like you're supposed to be doing, I feel like you should be doing that. Because, like, everybody got a purpose. Like, everybody came into this world for a reason. Like,
you believe in that shit?
Hell yeah. Like, I be on my spiritual shit sometimes. But, like,
I be on some spiritual
like, for me, like, I believe, like, everybody was put here for a reason. Like, and everybody got a purpose in life. You know what I mean? Like, people wasn't born here to be, like, on some bullshit. Like, not doing shit.
Correct. That's a fact. Everybody was. Even the people that do bullshit, they were put here for a reason. They just not living up to it. Yeah, that's a fact. So, you believe in Zodiac?
And what?
In Zodiac?
Hell yeah. I'm a Cancer.
I'm a Pisces.
And I fuck with Pisces.
Why are we water signs?
Word. And
you in July or June?
July.
Okay, good.
I would just be feeling like, I be like looking into that shit, researching it, and it really describes me. Like,
you know what 3 year signs are just?
Yeah, I'm a Cancer, and then I'm a Libra. My moon is a Libra, and then I'm rising Aquarius.
The younger person who look up to you, or maybe even the person of your age or older, you never know, who's inspired by your movement. You feel me? Because you're a confident female. That shit, you feel me? You gotta keep it a buck with that. This is a confident woman I'm speaking to right now.
Right. For sure.
You feel me? They want to get to know you a little better, correct? They might not know you, but you feel me? I guess this would be a way of them getting to kind of know you a little better.
Right.
If they wanted to know what type of person you are, what type of person would you say you are? And when I say that, I mean, like, basically, like, what do you stand on? Like, what you, like, if someone was going to describe you, what they would say type shit?
I feel like I'm a real laid back person, you know what I mean? Like, I be chilling majority of the time. But, like, I don't let bullshit slide. Like, when I fuck with somebody, like, I be wanting, like, you there for me when I need you type shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not for some timey ass people because I'm somebody that's always there for somebody. You know what I mean?
You don't play with loyalty.
Where like I'll put my friends before me on some shit, put my family before me.
I feel you. You big on loyalty. Respect comes with it. You wouldn't cross someone, so you wouldn't want somebody to cross you type shit. Like if y'all genuinely fuck with each other and it's organic friendship, I get you.
Right.
You take that shit for real.
Yeah. Definitely. Like, I mean,
why? Because there's some people who be like, I don't really give a fuck.
I mean, it depends on the like severity of the situation, but like I feel like if you my friend, like I need you in my corner because like I ain't never had that like support system. Like, so it's like I need my friends. Like when shit fucked up, like with my family, who I'm gonna go to on some shit. So.
Okay. So this is a question I haven't got to ask you yet. You punch in and punch out, or you write your shit? Like how do you record?
I like having shit written before I go to filming to the studio. Like I write all of my songs. I ain't even gonna hold you. Like I want to start going to the studio on something. Like I don't got shit written. Let me just keep punching in. Let me freestyle real quick. But I feel like I'm not there yet. If you know what I mean. Like
yeah, I feel you.
Right.
You don't want to just hop in there and do some
and
bullshit.
say some bullshit. Yeah. So I like having some hard shit. Like this shit hard. I'm gonna record this. Yeah. Feel me? Instead of going in there not knowing what I'm doing.
I feel you. That makes sense. Punching in. No, you're not punching in. You writing your shit. You want to go in there. You don't want to waste time. So before you get in the stool, right? How do you know, like, okay, I'm about to record some shit. Matter of fact, fuck that. How about after you record, how do you know when a song is it? Because I assume before you put out a song, there's probably a couple songs that you think about putting out as well, correct? But you debating which one. So how do you know which one is that one to put out?
Honestly, first I go off the vibe. Like if I hear it and I think it's fire, I'm like, hold up. I go for like reassurance. I send that shit to my manager Kiko.
Come on, man.
I send that shit to my manager Kiko, and I send it to my best friend. And I know it's a banger when both of them say, "Yo, that shit is hard." You feel me? And I feel like it's hard. I know that shit is hard because I know they're not gonna lie to me. Feel me? Like, and when that shit stick in my head, like that shit keep playing in my head.
Catchy.
Word, I'm like, yeah, this shit gonna go crazy. Like.
I'm lit. All these white boys calling me right.
Yup.
I do my homework before I bring people on here.
I'm glad you there.
Yeah. That really was hard. In the snow and shit.
Say visuals.
Another one.
Stop playing with them.
Come show your face in this bitch, man.
You
got
three.
Nigga got three
vlog.
shout-outs in one interview.
Word. Keep it G, it was cold as hell that day. I had a little ass jacket on, recording in the snow. Jordan was with me.
That shit was hard though. Okay. So it's 2021. Matter of fact, 2020 hit. Pandemic year. Hella bullshit. 2021 now. You focused. What's the plans? How 2021 looking like that? And what can we expect?
I'm trying to, this year, I just want to go crazy. Like, I'm trying to drop visuals back to back. I'm planning on dropping a little album soon for me. I just want to put hella content out. Drop hella trailers. Trying to start challenges, TikTok challenges, all that. Like, I'm trying to go crazy.
No, that's the smart way.
Word.
That really is.
Just trying to get my name out there. That's the goal this year.
Exposure.
Trying to travel.
You're trying to get paid for this shit for real. You ain't on no bullshit.
No cap.
Okay. So, what's the angle of this shit though?
What you mean by that?
What I mean is like, let's say you make this rap shit, right? Mm-hmm. Well, no, let's not say you make this rap shit because it's only a matter of time. You make this rap shit. Once you make this rap shit, let's say what do you like? All right, you made it. Now what? You feel me? Does that make sense? Like what you looking to make out of this shit? Like, what's the end goal? Like, you plan on making music forever? Like,
That's what I was just about to say. Honestly, I think I'm gonna keep making music. Like, even if I pop, like, I'm not about to be like, all right, fuck it, I'm up. I don't gotta rap no more. No, I wanna keep rapping. Feel me? Like, I love making music. Like, that shit give me a rush. So,
it's therapeutic for you? Would you say?
Hell yeah! Like going to the studio, shit. That shit make me feel good after. Like, feel me?
Like you did something productive. Type
Word.
shit.
Like, got something done today.
So let's say you're having a bad day, and you got a studio session like that.
That shit definitely go make me feel better.
That shit gonna hit.
Highlight of my day.
Word.
Word. No
That's
cop.
what's up. Who you want to give a shout out to? And when I say that by that, what I mean by that, when I say that is, who you want to shout out that really is here for you in the fact that it's here for what you're standing on, for where you headed to, locked in his journey with you to success. You feel me? Not on no bullshit. We don't want none of that fake friendship. How I see you, nah. We talking about people who really like, motherfucker, like, bitch, I'm locked in with you. You feel me? We going to the. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I believe in you type shit. You feel me? Like, shout your people out, cause you ain't make it hit by yourself.
This easy. I want to give a shout out to Jordan, my best friend, Bree, Taishay. I'm beefing with you right now, but feel me, you already know what's up. Fucking Kiko, that nigga always got my back. Feel me, I know he with me. Nino, Big Folk, Zay, fucking damn.
There's a lot of people.
Word, nah, I think that's it. Keep it G. I'm forgetting somebody.
It's Q Radio. We got Mezilinn, man. Motherfucking movie. Tune in, you heard?